Your Country 1039 KGRT, Carly Pierce, and what he didn't do.
Time now for the question of the day.
That's right, my friends. It is question of the day time. And I said our question of the day had to do with the fact that today is the 19th of April. Yeah. And it is also National Cat Lady Day. Yes, National Cat Lady Day. And what is it to be a cat lady? Well, of course, cat lady usually actually comes out like almost crazy cat lady, right? But what does it mean to be a a crazy cat lady? Well, apparently, it just means having a bunch of cats and you love cats, right? But how many cats makes you a cat lady? Well, apparently, 4 or more cats could make you a cat lady right there. I don't know. I did a little research online to find that out right there, but it is National Cat Lady Day. Note I said it's National Cat Lady Day, not National Crazy Cat Lady Day, although I think we all know that person, right? Which gets me to our question of the day. Do you know a cat lady or a cat person that, you could possibly call them up today and say, hey, today is your day, right? And I do know someone who has a large amount of cats, right? Well, with a good heart, because of course, we do seem to have a lot of feral cats around Las Cruces sometimes, and you don't want to just see a starving cat there, so give it a little bit of food. And the cat tells its friends, and next thing you know, you're having double-digit cats over for brunch on a Sunday morning. That's just the way that it works sometimes, right? But that is my question for you today on National Cat Lady Day. Do you know a crazy cat lady or a crazy cat person? Go ahead and let me know your answers by giving me a call on the our hotline, 575-523-KGRT. Still working on the texting. We'll get that up as soon as we can. And, of course, as always, we are live on our social media pages. You can go ahead and leave a comment on our YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter pages as well. But go ahead and let me know. In honor of National Cat Lady Day, do you know a crazy cat lady or a crazy cat person? Let me know your answers to our question of the day. All right, we are exclusively up on our social media pages, and like I said, it is National Cat Lady Day. I noticed that they did make the distinction. They didn't say National Crazy Cat Lady because, not every cat person or cat lady or cat guy or whatever, I'm not even going to deal with that, is, crazy. At least not having to do with cats anyway. But do you know there we go, a cat enthusiast? Yeah, like I said, I actually did some research on Google beforehand, and apparently if you have 4 or more cats, you are indeed a cat enthusiast in that particular sense. So do you know someone like that? I do know someone. I most definitely know someone that is like that. I'm not going to mention any names. It's up to them whether or not they want to say anything. But I will say that, yes, I know you want to be nice to the cats because we've got a lot of feral cats here in Las Cruces. And sometimes you feed them and sometimes they tell their friends. And next thing you know, it is brunch on Sunday morning at your house with lots of furry friends. And I can't say anything because, as well, this person actually will take in some of the kittens when they're there and, try and do their best to go ahead and make sure that those kittens can grow up healthy with a good home and taken care of in a good way without increasing the cat population. Wanted to throw that one in there as well. In fact, I know somebody else who does the same thing, and they're out almost in the middle of nowhere, but they do have a lot of cats around. So do you know a crazy cat lady or a crazy cat person? Or maybe we should just change that to cat enthusiast, right? Go ahead and let me know. And in the meantime, while we're waiting for a few answers, let's take a look at what's going on in and around the world. Apparently, NASA says a 600-pound satellite is expected to re-enter Earth's atmosphere today. The satellite, known as RESI, has been in orbit for 20 years, and NASA says the odds of it hitting a person are 1 in 2,467, which are better odds than the lottery, right? Also saw that 7-Eleven is bringing back their Bring Your Own Cup Day promotion Saturday at participating stores. Yeah, basically, whatever you got that you wanted to fill up your cup with a Slurpee, $1.99. That's kind of nice. Also saw that people are now topping their espresso martinis and other martinis with cheese. Yeah, apparently this trend started last year, but has blown up. And according to Food and Wine magazine, apparently this goes back centuries. And a lot of people prefer, I guess, shaved Parmesan on their martini. I will pass on that one. Also saw David Spade is going to host a new game show for Fox called Snake Oil. That's a good host for a show that's called Snake Oil. I think that would be really good. And some good news, very good news as far as Damar Hamlin goes. Of course, you remember Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin actually fell down, had a heart attack on the field during a game back in January. Well, now he has completely recovered and has been cleared to play football again. So Damar Hamlin going to be out on the field for this next coming season, and I think that is pretty darn awesome. So, yeah, that is good news for Damar. And once again, in honor of National Cat Lady Day, we are looking for the answer to our question of the day. Do you know a crazy cat lady or a crazy cat person? Or, we're going to be nice. We'll just say a cat enthusiast. Like I said, I'm not going to call anybody out, but I do know someone, and I'll let them decide whether or not they shall identify themselves. So let us know your answers to our question of the day in our comments below. And, I guess happy National Cat Lady Day.